Hi, my royalties. It's your girl Naomi, and I'm back with another banger. And I say that because every video that I drop, every video my kids drop, it's gonna pop, okay? So click that like button, that subscribe button, because we popping, and we ain't stopping till we reach the top. Y'all heard me. So today, royalties, is gonna be a cooking vlog. As y'all can see, we in the kitchen with it. So yes, y'all, this is my first time cooking the dirty spaghetti. I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to see how it tastes, how it's gonna come out. Let me know. Comment, talk to me in the comments. Let me know, have y'all cooked the meal before? Have y'all tried it yet? Did y'all like it? Is it something that y'all will continuously cook, or did y'all just try it one time and was like, nah, it's not for me? But yeah, we're gonna see if it's for me and my family, okay? If we like it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna show y'all everything that I'm going to be cooking with, okay, that you need for this meal in case you haven't tried it yet. All right. Royalties, we have ground beef. We got the Italian sausage. That's the two things that you'll need. You're also going to need the tricolor bell peppers with your white onions. Of course, you're going to need your spaghetti sticks, you know, the thin spaghetti. This is the seasoning that I'm using. Creole seasoning, of course, garlic and onion powder, some smoked paprika, Italian seasoning. We're going to need a spoon of tomato paste. We're going to use this beefy onion soup and dip mix. And we're also going to use some flour as well. So let's go ahead and and I'm boiling chicken broth to cook my spaghetti in, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm finna put the spaghetti in there because the chicken broth is boiling. So we're going to let that cook down. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and break this up. We're using 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage, okay? So I'm going to break that up. Of course, we're going to season it. That way, it'll be seasoned to perfection. Trying to break it up first. I gotta get me another the meat masher, you know, so I can break this down better instead of with a spoon. So I'm gonna season with some Creole seasoning. Okay, make sure that's seasoned to perfection. We're gonna season with some garlic powder and also some onion powder as well. Okay. Some smoked paprika in there. I'm also gonna put some black pepper in there too. Uh-oh, this is brand new. 1 second, y'all. Add my black pepper in there. I mean, this is the complete seasoning. Okay, we added that complete. Now we're gonna add some black pepper. Uh-oh. Oh, shoots. I put too much. Oh, shoots, that's way too much. I hope it don't be too peppery, y'all. I opened the wrong side of the seasoning thing and poured too much pepper. We ain't gonna add no more season. That's good enough. Uh-oh. Players mess up sometimes. Comment down below if y'all messed up like that too in the kitchen. Accidentally pouring too much of the seasoning. And what did y'all do? You know, so it wouldn't be saucy or nothing. Y'all, so you're gonna mince half of your bell peppers and onions and chop up the rest of them. So let me see and put chop and see what it do. Okay, so there we go. I had to put smoothie instead. Okay, y'all, it looks like it's about ready. This is starting to turn brown, so we want to make sure we are turning that over. Let me turn the fire down, y'all, because it's cooking too fast. Cooking too fast, so turn that fire down. Let that cook good. And the pasta is about done, y'all. So I'm going to drain most of the water, but I'm going to keep some of them because you're going to need some of the water to add back into the meat. So we're going to go ahead and put in the bell peppers. That was the green ones. And also the onion. And the other bell peppers, y'all. I love this big pot. I wasted a little bit. Cooking in a big pot comes in handy. Now this meal is gonna last us for tonight, and then they'll have some for lunch tomorrow, Lord's will. So this is how I cook my meals. That way you don't have to cook back to back. That way you don't have to cook every time you turn around when the kids say they hungry. Baby, you could just warm up leftovers and baby, they could get right to eat, okay? Yes, ain't nothing wrong with leftovers. I feel like the meal tastes better the second time you eat it anyway. Let me know, do y'all feel the same way? Next, I'm adding in some flour. That was like half of a cup. If you're only doing 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage, then you would do 1/4. But I added in a little more, okay? And then we're gonna add in some tomato paste. So, about that much, about a spoon of it. But let that cook for 1 minute. Okay, don't serve it right away. Let that cook and get in there real good. And then we're gonna go to our next step. So I'm gonna stir that in there and let it cook. It smells so good up in here too, royalties. Okay. We're just gonna add in the minced garlic that I blended up really good. I know it don't look right, y'all, but trust the process, okay? I watched the video and this is how they did it. So I'm gonna try it this way as well. I ain't never blended my bell peppers up, so that's something different. I'm gonna add in 1 cup of beef broth, y'all. But I'm doing half a cup, then another half. That's all we got left. So we're gonna add that in there. I ain't got no W sauce, royalties. That's the only thing this is missing. I thought I grabbed the W sauce, but I didn't. But it's okay, y'all. It's still gonna be good. We still gonna make it do what it do. Also gonna add in a little minced garlic. Okay. All right. I don't like that much garlic, y'all. Okay, that's good enough right there. But it's smelling good and it's looking good. This is basically dirty rice, but except for it's spaghetti. That's what it's reminding me of. Next, royalties, I'm gonna add in a bag of beefy onion soup and dip mix, okay? So we're gonna add that in. I already seasoned it, y'all, so I'm not gonna add no more seasoning until I taste it. But this is what you would season with complete black pepper. I mean, not black pepper, complete Italian seasoning and all that stuff, But I wanna taste it first and then see if I need it. So you will cover your pot. Let this simmer for about 15 minutes before you add in your spaghetti. Okay, I tasted it. I'm going to add in some more Italian seasoning. And we're going to add in some more complete seasoning as well, okay? And then let that cook for a few minutes. Alrighty then, that's it right there. Stir that in, cover it up. I'll be back to y'all in a few minutes, about 10 minutes. We're going to add in the spaghetti. Okay, royalties, I am making some cornbread while that is simmering. Okay, I got the oven preheating. So we're just going to have us some spaghetti and cornbread with this. Something quick and easy. Comment down below what y'all eating for dinner tonight. What did y'all cook, okay? And I always appreciate y'all support. Definitely hit that like button. Come and talk to me in the comments. Comment and hype me up. Hey, hype me up. Yes, Krista. Krista said hype her up too. Okay, so yeah, like I said, y'all gonna be getting a lot of cooking vlogs because of the kids are out of school. So, whether you eating out or whether you eating out or at home, it's still expensive, but I would prefer to eat at home because nothing is better than homemade, okay? When it's homemade, it tastes good. It's clean. The person who made it washed their hands and all that. When you eating out, you don't know that, you know? So something real quick and easy. I know the kids gonna like this, y'all. They gonna chow down. They like spaghetti and cornbread. um, what was it? Okay, 2 eggs. Okay, and then put some milk in here and season it on up. Oh, that's the stove saying it's preheated. So, didn't drop the spoon. Now we just go ahead and stir this up real good. I gotta make sure it got enough milk before I just put that milk up. That's how it's looking. I'm gonna put it in this heart-shaped pan, y'all. I just love it. I love this heart-shaped pan because it's pink and it's shaped in a heart. Stir that up. Stir. Okay, it looked like it got enough milk. So I'm gonna put this up. Scoop that to the side. I'm very proud of myself, royalties. I've been consistent with the shorts lately. So now I just want to get back consistent with the vlogs. You know, it's not easy, but like I said, you know, when you pray, ask God to give you strength, ask God to help you balance it all. And, you know, you just keep going, you know. But y'all know how it is trying to be, trying to work and be there as a parent. You know, so trying to balance it all. Okay, that's all stirred in there. Wait, let me get the non-stick spray because we don't want this to stick to the pan at all. Gotta have that pan. Yes. And I prefer to get the pan from Sam's Club now. Okay. I want to make sure that don't stick at all. Alrighty then. Pour that in there. And baby, dinner will be ready to serve as soon as this cornbread get done. Something quick and easy. Because I still got content I need to do. Other content that I need to do. But of course, you got to feed your family first. And it's my turn to cook this time, y'all. See, I was moving too fast and forgot to add the second box. So I added the second box. I'm trying to stir it in here without making a mess and without having to use a second pan because I already added the 2 eggs. I added the 2 milk. I said the measurement of milk. I'm trying to move fast. I need to just slow down. Uh-oh. Might have to add a little more milk because now that I added the second one, it's kind of. Comment down below, have y'all ever did that? Y'all was moving too fast and accidentally missed a step when it came to cooking. Whew. My arm. Okay. Maybe just a drop of milk. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and add in the spaghetti now. Give that a good stir. Okay. And we're gonna, that leftover pasta water that I saved, I'm gonna have to add that in here. Because when you see it looking still, you gotta add that pasta water. That pasta water gonna give it that flavor, you know? So, hold on. Stir it in there as good as I can first. This is an arm workout, I tell you. Let me add in some of that pasta water first, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Then stir it some more. There we go. That helped out because it was stiff at first. Okay, royalties, dinner is ready to be served. Look at that, y'all. Yes, it's giving delicious. It smells good. When you walk in the house, you can smell it, y'all. That's how you know it smells good up in here. The honey cornbread is done. So I'm finna fix plates so that we can chow down, okay? Because I'm hungry and the kids is hungry too. Krista already at the table. She ready, y'all. She ready to eat. She ain't playing. I told Josiah and Baby Doll, if they eat all their food, they can have one of them Olipop sodas, y'all, because they like them. And they taste good to us. We like them. So I don't buy sodas anymore. So I buy this for them. I buy Olipops for us to eat. So yes, I'm using a paper plate. They gonna even get a plastic spoon or a fork too. Let me cut them up some cornbread because they like cornbread too. So I'm gonna cut up the cornbread for them. I'm cutting the cornbread now into smaller pieces. They like the cornbread, y'all. But I'm gonna give it to them after because sometimes they eat the cornbread before they eat the spaghetti or whatever the pasta is. And then they don't finish all their pasta because they didn't have something sweet. So I'm just cutting it up and everything, but they're going to get that cornbread afterwards. Comment down below if y'all have to do that for y'all kids too. When y'all fixing y'all kids, nieces, nephews, grandkids a plate, y'all have to get them their food before they get cornbread or any type of sweets. Because I know I do. But like I said, we're gonna have some for leftovers, y'all. So I ain't gotta cook lunch tomorrow. All I gotta do is just make their plate. Bam, they good to go. Okay. Comment down below if y'all want me to mail y'all a plate. I got y'all. This gonna be Crystal plate. I ain't gonna fix her that much. Okay. Now I'm gonna get them a fork. Okay. Look, the kids demolished their food, baby. They wasn't playing. They ate it all. Left ate everything except the bell peppers. It was good, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Bust
right.
it, bust it. I don't like bell peppers.
You know it's good when the kids eat all their food. You don't like bell peppers?
No, ma'am.
It's okay. As long as you ate the rest of it, that's all that matters. All right, y'all. Royalties, here's an update on Crystal plate, y'all. She ate majority of her food, so that was good. Royalties, everybody enjoyed their food. Everybody said it was good. It was a little bit spicy because of that black pepper, so I added in a little sugar to tame the spiciness. But next time I would definitely be paying attention to which part I opened for the black pepper because that was truly an accident. But that is definitely a meal that I will cook again for my family, and I know next time to not mess up on that black pepper, okay? But we will definitely be having that meal again, not anytime soon, because I don't like to cook and eat the same meals back to back. But it's something that we will eat like monthly, you know, because it's different than regular spaghetti. And if y'all did try it, comment down below if y'all like dirty spaghetti more than regular spaghetti, okay? Let me know, y'all. I had took my hair out the scarf so it can, you know, just breathe. But when I'm cooking, I don't like to have, you know, my hair out and stuff because we don't need no hair in the food, okay? But thank y'all so much for watching to the end, liking and supporting. And if y'all new to the channel, y'all want to see more cooking vlogs like this, definitely hit that subscribe button, turn y'all bell on so y'all can get notified every time I post a video, especially if you need some new cooking recipes, some new cooking ideas, and you don't know what to cook. I can definitely show you what to cook. I can show you how to stretch a meal on a budget, how to cook a meal when you're on a budget that can feed your entire family. So definitely subscribe, y'all, okay? Because more cooking vlogs is coming y'all way. Even breakfast videos, okay? But yes, let's read the devotion, okay? Today's devotion is titled Learn to Control Your Anger with God's Help. Amen. Have you recently struggled with the fact that you are a Christian who is trying to live a godly life, yet you still feel angry? Many Christians are confused about anger and think that as people who want to be Christ-like, they should never get angry. They wonder why they keep having to deal with anger when it's something they don't want to feel. We need to understand that not all anger is a sin, but some of it is. The Bible speaks of a righteous anger that even God himself displayed at times in scripture. What's the difference between apparently innocent emotions that are simply part of life and emotions that are sinful? Unacceptable and sinful anger is that which fills us with bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness, or motivates us to hurt a fellow human being. When we want to lash out vengefully and inflict pain on others, we are definitely out of God's will. God said that vengeance is his, and our position is to be one of faith of him. Is to be one of faith in him, waiting patiently and lovingly as he works justice in our lives, controlling the passion of anger, especially if you have an aggressive and outspoken nature, can be one of the more challenging things you will face in life. But controlling it is certainly possible with God's help. Confession. With God's help, I do not allow anger to control me. I trust God to bring justice. Amen. That is a wonderful devotion. Yes, we definitely need God's help, and let God handle it instead of getting angry. I myself needed to hear that devotion, y'all. But I was rushing with that cornbread and trying to get dinner done. That's why I messed up and didn't at the other box of cornbread, because let me tell y'all, I was trying to get dinner done and record a video for a brand before it get dark, because the product that needed to be recorded outside in the daytime. But I was trying to do it before it get dark while it wasn't too hot, because when you do it too early, it be hot outside. And I ain't trying to be out there in that heat, so I was trying to wait till that sun cool down. So I said, let me get done with dinner quick. Let me get dinner done first and then head out there, y'all. And then I was trying to multitask, cook dinner, record a video because I wanted to give y'all a cooking vlog. Then I said, okay, I'm on a time limit because I need to get out there and record that video before it gets dark, But we got it done. The dinner was good, so yes. Yeah, I just don't like the heat, y'all. The summertime. Only thing I like about the summer is that the kids be out of school. Okay. Other than that, I don't like the heat. I prefer like the coolness, like 80 degrees and below. Okay, 80, like at the most 84. 84 degrees and going down, okay, below. Nothing above 84. Because in Texas, it gets real hot, scorching hot, okay? But yeah, y'all, that's enough talking. Y'all know Naomi can talk, okay? But yes, y'all, that'll be it for this video. I pray that y'all have a blessed night, a blessed day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. Peace. Peace out.